Hey, I'm Daniel DK, and welcome back to Overkill Reviews, Banger TV's weekly metal review show. I am super stoked to be back in the reviewer seat, and equally as stoked to shamelessly plug that Exciter is touring with Midnight, Wraith, and Hellwitch this summer across North America. Get your tickets, look at VIP upgrades, come on out and shotgun a beer with me. But getting back to business, today I am looking at a record that we have all been anticipating for almost 5 years. Duh! It's Kerry King's From Hell I Rise, released May 17th on Reigning Phoenix Records. Bio, it's Kerry fucking King. Nuff said on that topic. But to round out this new band's lineup, he recruited Death Angels' Mark Osugeda, Troy's brother Kyle Sanders, who played in Hell Yeah, the Riffmaster General of way too many bands to name, Mr. Phil Demmel, and Paul Bostaff from this band called Slayer? From the minute that Kerry King announced that he would be doing a post-Slayer record, the speculation began on who would be the singer. No matter who got picked for the job, you knew this record was going to get compared to Slayer and also Tom's iconic voice. And guess what? A normally much more melodic singing Mark Osugeda stepped up to the plate and hit an absolute home run with this one. He shows off his own twist on the classic gritty Tom style of vocal and even phrases out and delivers the lines with the same cadence that I feel Tom would on these songs. It is a true display of understanding what the project needs and serving the overall purpose of the songs as a priority first and foremost. Take a listen. Deceiver, I'll believe in your faith. I don't need anymore. When do I get in line to question all divine? So many rules to bend till the end I will have. Do the devil's work. I think we need to get this basic one out of the way real fast. I wish I could sit here and review this record without comparing it to Slayer over and over again, but Kerry himself has even said that the intention with this record was to continue where Slayer left off in 2015 with Repentless. Some of these songs were even written back in that era when Slayer was still working on new material. For some people, this is probably a dream come true. Slayer can do no wrong for you. Give me more, give me more, give me more Slayer. I get it. But for me, I was kind of hoping to hear something slightly different from the past 30 plus years of Slayer output we already have and worship. But here we are, getting completely Slayered under a different band name. Fueling on dissension, magnify the tension, hatred pulses through me, enemies unnecessary. One of the most often debated elements of the Slayer sound is the lead playing. Some call it messy chromatic noise, while others hail it as brilliantly and eerily atmospheric. Riff and power, Jeff Hanneman. That's neither here nor there, but on this record, for all the Slayerisms that we get over and over again, it's rad to hear some more melodically and storytelling-like constructed leads from both Phil and Kerry. The tones are wicked, and there's tons of leads all over the record to treat your ears to, but I really want to point this one out to you in Toxic that has a real ear-catching whammy bar lick. I gave this record a bunch of listens over the last few weeks, and even after all that time listening, I still find it hard to differentiate some of the songs from each other. I don't mean that in like a stick to the formula type of way. I kind of mean it in that there's a bunch of really similar and samey and almost interchangeable riffs song to song. I hate to use the strong word unmemorable, but it kind of applies here in certain situations, especially on some of those more mid-tempo chugging riffs that kind of all sound the same, and then also on some songs like Shrapnel, Trophies of the Tyrant, and Rage. In contrast to my last point, there are indeed a couple really unique standout moments that strike me as the more stripped down punk moments on this record. That 80-second ripper, Everything I Hate About You, and the very hardcore and attitude-y Two Fists. Both songs are wreck your neck worthy breaths of fresh air on the record and have distinct vibes that you do not get on the rest of it. I am a big fan of this kind of shit.
But I know the brutal truth. This fucking ship's about to sink. I think I need another drink. I only want the right to choose which street I hate my fucking nose. There is no compensate for how the great God hates. It all comes down to this: my will and these two facts.
So where does that leave us on a rating? As I laid out for you, there are things I really liked about this one and things I really didn't like about it. Overall, a very good sounding record. Shout out to Josh Wilbur on yet another excellent producer credit, but this album doesn't really offer anything too new or too fresh song-wise. If we can't have new Slayer, this is definitely the next best thing. But much like the last few Slayer records, it will never replace the 80s and early 90s Slayer records in my regular listening rotation. All things considered, I give Kerry King's From Hell I Rise 3 out of 5 Show No Mercy skulls on Overkill Reviews. All right, let's do some shout-outs. This is other current music that you should absolutely be listening to. Wraith, Heathen's Touch, May 9th on Prosthetic. Indiana's Blackened Speed Machine dropped a new single, announced a signing to Prosthetic, and also have a full length coming in June. Plus, you can see them on that tour with Exciter, Midnight, and Hellwitch that I mentioned at the top of this review. Get on board now. This band is going all the way, and the new single fucks. Sebastian Bach, Child Within the Man, May 10th on Reigning Phoenix. Hey, same label as Kerry King. I haven't actually sat down and listened to this yet, full disclosure, but I've been told by a bunch of people I respect and trust that it's more Skid Row than anything Skid Row has done recently. So, it's all that, plus it's friggin' Baz, man. It's Baz, man. Just let's all listen to this one this week and reconvene. What do you think? Bat Under the Crooked Claw, May 17th on Nuclear Blast. An absolutely vicious second full-length record from the Richmond, Virginia Kings of Street Metal. It's everything that you love about Motorhead, Venom, Razor, and DRI. I spent a couple weeks on tour with these guys recently, can confirm their live show is not to be missed, so go catch them on tour starting in June with Necrot. All right, that's the review. Hope you dug it. Hope you dug the shout-outs. Maybe everyone just hop in the comments section and yell, Slayer! Over and over and over again. We'll see you soon.
Well, in these two fast. This horse raid is just a test. I can't negotiate this mess. Mentally empty life.